If someone asked you, what does Heather Howell stand for, what would you tell them? Not what they might think about you, which I always say may not be suitable for TV, but what would you tell them?
I would definitely say that Heather is mom.
Okay.
My daughter sometimes says, now Heather, it's really funny.
Yeah, that's great.
And I would say my maiden name, Voorhees, is definitely my parents. I learned so much from them. They were both entrepreneurs. Very, very blessed to have them still in my life.
That's great.
And then Howell would be my bluegrass roots. I'm not from here. This is home now.
Right.
Community.
We're glad you're here.
Exactly. So am I. I love Kentucky. And I would also say my husband, he's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. So, I mean, just this is my life now. This is Heather Howell, so it's fun.
Let's take a few moments and tell the audience, somewhat the history, the genesis of Rooibee Red Tea, that journey, and then how that led to Brown-Forman.
Sure.
And then we'll circle back. We've got some pictures to go through, and then we have a nice little treat to show the audience.
Yes,
But,
definitely. I was fortunate enough to join Rooibee Red Tea at a time in 2010 when the organization was just really being formed, and it actually wasn't formed yet. We created a C corporation when I got there in 2010, and it was such a wonderful experience. I wouldn't take any of those 5 years, all of that time back. It was such a treasure to take something out from underneath a farmer's market tent and to grow that nationwide, to get into Google's micro kitchens, to do all of the things. That journey led me to a wonderful company, Brown-Forman. And I used to say in many of my interviews, I want to be the Brown-Forman of tea. So I guess they had been watching from a distance.
They must have been. I love it.
And, throughout that time and throughout that journey there, we had created the children's line, which was a huge dream of mine to create Rooibee Roo. Rooibee Red was founded by Jeffrey Stum, who came out of Brown-Forman. So it was just this magical mix of being able to take two people that were in large corporations here, put them together, and then basically take an organic bottled tea straight out of Louisville and really kind of make it what it is now.
Sounds like serendipity.
Seriously, it really phenomenal. And to be able to be kind of commended for that and to join Brown-Forman as Director of Innovation and to work along the women and the men at Brown-Forman, I consider myself blessed every day.
Can you say some of the organic flavors of Rooibee Red Tea for the audience?
Sure, of course.
There's quite a few, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's got 5 in the parent line, which is peach, watermelon mint has always been the top seller.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, yes. Cranberry, pomegranate.
That would be me.
Exactly, I love the cranberry
right.
pomegranate too. And then of course we've got the unsweetened, and I know I'm going to miss one.
It's all right.
Not the lemon and not the
We'll
unsweet.
put some pictures up.
Exactly, yes. But it's just a sweet. But I will tell you, it's a phenomenal brand. It's got great trajectory. We grew that brand while I was there 1,200%. So we doubled that brand
That's
or
awesome.
tripled it every year I was there.
Knowing what you know now, looking in the rearview mirror on that experience, anything you would have done different?
Gosh.
Or better, maybe? I'll make it a positive spin.
I think, as far as better is truly understanding the economical landscape of when you are an entrepreneur. It takes a lot of money, especially when it's a consumer product.
Sure.
So just understanding, in other parts of the country, and I think this is where Kentucky can really benefit, is making sure that we've got the assets to really support the entrepreneurs. Because I tell you what, when we got Costco, boy, oh boy, you go, wow, we got Costco. And then you go, oh my goodness, we got Costco.
Right.
So then you have to support the brand off the shelf, on the shelf. It's a really challenging environment because the more you grow, the more capital and the more influx of cash that you need in order to support the brand.
More management.
Oh gosh, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I wouldn't change. I look back at that today and I think about all the connections, and I really wouldn't have changed anything. I had a great ride, and I really wanted to go out when I was at the top of the ride.
Okay.